Hey YouTube, Shadow Dark here. Just wanted to bring you my first ever build guide. It's a little bit off meta and it's using some of the new named gear pieces in the game. So let's get straight to it. So I'm using an assault rifle as a primary and a SMG as a secondary, and it's a 93R pistol. As you can see, the primary DPS is 329, toughness 448 and 107k skill power. So let's start with the weapons. I'm using a lightweight M4, and as you can see it's got very high bullet damage, 21.3, and that's namely due to the gloves that I'm wearing, which we'll get to later. I get an extra 21% enemy armor damage on the gun as a base stat, and then there's destructive on the weapon for an extra 15%. This is very good for PvP and PvE. I would suggest you get it on all your weapons now. I have vicious for that extra crit chance, and intense. I don't usually run intense, I'd rather have deadly, but it works out quite well, and it's nice when people are running away from you. I keep reloading the magazine and I can set them on fire quite often. Secondary weapon, as you can see, 298 DPS on an SMG. That's quite nice. It's an MP5 ST, 36% crit hit damage. It's responsive, vicious, deadly, very good in close quarters. Yeah, as you can see I'm carrying a shotgun, sniper rifle, LMG and the pack-on I use when I'm farming, but I like to have one of each weapon type purely for the ammo capacity I'm running at the minute. If I run out I can swap weapons. 93R is a new weapon in handgun. It's not bad. I intend to use it when I drop Colonel Bliss's holster. For the bonus on that is stacking 10 shots with your sidearm. Now this will lay 10 shots into someone very quickly, and I can get an extra 20% added damage when that's done. So when the build is fully complete, there's a lot more farming to do though. I still need 2 other pieces to complete it. I'll probably update the build guide, but for now, as you can see, Barrats bulletproof vest, very good skills on it. You're using your skills quite a lot when you're PvPing, so if you've used one, it's normally your pulse goes out first, you're getting an extra 5% damage instantly, and if you use both your skills, often you'd be using your overheal and your skills will be out, you're getting an extra 10% armour. Very good when in the heat of battle, can keep you on your feet. I would have preferred exotic damage resilience as a main stat and ammo capacity as a minor attribute, but hey, it's hard enough to drop this piece, so I'm happy with it for now. For the mask, you can see I've got Ferros oxygen mask on right now. That has 10% exotic damage resilience and blind death resistance as a minor attribute, but I much prefer having enemy armor damage there and probably crit hit chance as my major, but it's nice having that exotic damage resilience on the mask, especially running through fire, and you know there's a lot of people using fire turrets out there at the minute, but often in PvP I'll swap to this mask for the added enemy armor damage and the crit hit chance. Knee pads, they're Fire Crest. You can see that I'll never have a 2-piece, a 3-piece or a 4-piece set on, because that will take away the damage from my gloves over here. We'll get to them in a little while. But the Fire Crest knee pads got very good base armor on them and a good main stat in the stamina, and again they've got enemy armor damage. There's 12% maximum, so they're very close on max. Very good knee pads, and that's why they're in the build. Over to the backpack is a specialised backpack. Main stat isn't too high, it could be higher, and I'd much prefer ammo capacity in the minor attribute, but I'm still looking and I'll will update that backpack. There's still probably another 100 armour out of a backpack I can get as well, so that will just improve the build that a little bit more. To the gloves, you can see the Skulls MC gloves, very good gloves. They give you a 16% damage increase across the board, and that's on all your weapons. So all weapon types will get a 16% damage increase when wearing these gloves, provided no set bonuses are active. So no 2, 3 or 4 piece gear set bonuses. As you can see, there's a tactician's mask and a Firecrest knee pads, so it works. And you can run that, and you could by all means run, let's say, a striker chest and sentry backpack and still use these gloves. It's completely up to yourselves, but it does work very, very nicely. And as you can see, I've got added assault rifle damage on there as well, and that's what adds the damage to my base weapon, the assault rifle. And yeah, the holster, nothing special, just a nimble holster. Can help you out there when if you're low on health, do some cover to cover moves, and your health will come back very quickly. I'm using it because it's got a very high armor roll on it. You can see 1638, and all the main stats across the board are very, very high in the 1200s, so I'm very happy with it. Right, so I'll show you some of the stats in here. Firearms, 5,100 firearms isn't very high for the amount of DPS I'm running on both the primary and secondary weapons. Stamina, I've got 203,000 health, very, very nice amount of health. Weapon damage, you can see, oh, that's for the pistol. Let me put the assault rifle on. Weapon damage, you can see, it's 21,262, is very, very nice. Nice amount of crit hit chance at 28% with an assault rifle. That's very, very nice. The crit hit damage isn't so high, but that's because I'm using stability mods on the weapon over crit hit damage mods, which I'll go into and show you in a moment. Headshot damage, very nice amount. 16% stability increase. I suggest you get this with any assault rifle. A lot of people run the striker builds with him. I just wanted to go off meta. Yeah. Well, did I miss a piece? No. So down here to combat, as you can see, enemy armor damage 55.5%, which is very, very high. I believe it caps out around 69% running a striker set, because you get an added 10% from the wearing striker set enemy armor damage, whereas is 59% achievable from weapon talents and gear pieces. And I think it's a maximum roll of 23% base enemy armor damage on assault rifles. I could be completely wrong, it may be higher, but that's the highest I've ever seen to drop. So it's a nice amount of enemy armor damage, and it really does help in PvE and PvP. Skill power, nothing special. Best part of 108,000. Keeps you on your feet, gives you a nice pulse, or if you want to change out to a fighter, or if you're farming or something, it's a nice amount of damage as well. Survivability, as you can see, the armor is 54.61%. The current cap is 55%, so it's very, very close, and it's where you need to be competitive. With Barrats chest piece, when both skills are on cooldown, I get that added 10%, which nearly gives me 65% armor, and it sure does help keep you on your feet. Nothing special here, so that's it, guys. That's a build. If you like it, or you'd like me to do more build guides or any other videos, please leave me a comment and a like, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.
Alert. A team member has disavowed the division. Your team is now designated rogue.
Got a bird inbound on your position. Agent, I am inbound on your position. You've got a bird inbound on your position. Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Beginning item extraction.